Thinking of retiring abroad? What's it all about, Yogi? What's it all about, Yogi? So both Yogi and I have lived abroad. I've lived in Canada and Yogesh has lived in Spain. And before we moved to these countries, we did a little bit of research and we're going to share with you some of the points to consider if you're thinking of moving abroad. So the first thing to consider is what's important to you. So when we were doing this, we realized that the weather was important.
Yeah, the beach.
The beach and the people. A friendly nation and freedom.
That's right. That's right. And once you worked out what is important to you, then we started doing the research. And when we looked at where you pick 4 or 5 different places, it could be very far apart or it could be nearer. So you made this list according to what's important to you for you to now go and check it out. Spend at least 2 to 3 months in those places. But the most important thing is spending those time in those places not only on a high season or one season, but different time of the year.
So during the year, different times.
During the year. So if you have to go back, that's fine, but choose different time to what you went. So these are the very important things when you actually visiting those countries and checking out what you made the list actually matches up to your expectation. Okay.
So what the other tip that I would give is to rent a house as opposed to living in a hotel.
Very important.
In this way, you're saving money.
Yeah.
But you're also getting the opportunity to mix with the local culture, especially if it's in a non-tourist area. So you get to know what the locals do, you get to mingle with them, you get to learn about the place, what the customs are, what the culture is, and whether you can live in
the reason for house instead of hotel is because there are plus and minuses of things going wrong, dealing with the plumbers, dealing with the electricity, dealing with the landlords, dealing all these. You would not experience that
if you lived in a hotel,
because a hotel gives you the best service there is. But when you start retiring there or living there, you won't be staying in a hotel. So that is the reason. It's very, very crucial you live in a house. The other point is the important point is to check out the local services.
So the healthcare, the government, public transportation, and whether you can cope with it. Some people can, some people can't.
I mean,
how they operate.
For example, the health services. It's very, very important that because of the language barrier, if he's not English speaking, if he's also English speaking, there will be limited amount of conversation or communication that you might not get treated or loss of translation. All these things you will have to deal with that, and instead of getting really frustrated and so on and so forth, it's best to check this out. I mean, little things like transportation. When I was living in Spain, and the latter part that when I started living in Barcelona, transportation for us, the local transportation was so superior that you didn't need the car, or you didn't, and you saved the money that way. So checking all these out by doing it, you will know whether it's for you, whether it's tuk-tuk or whether it's bus or whether it's rickshaw, whether it's taxi, whether you hire a car, and so on and so forth. Correct?
Yeah.
And then next, yeah.
The next thing is to mix and mingle with the locals as well as international expats. In that way, you get to know, you have an all-round view of the place that you're considering. Learn and respect the customs. Make sure that you're not doing something that is irrespectable to the locals.
Yeah, it is crucial, because in Spain I saw a lot of expats who just remained in expats community, their own kind, meaning from their own country. And what happens is they became more and more negative and more bitter towards the host community. Uh, the international expats is better because they are there to enjoy themselves. So you would enjoy how they're looking overview of the society, and that's important.
And the last thing that we would say is have no expectations.
Yeah, don't bring expectations.
Yeah, be open.
Yeah.
And just enjoy.
Yeah.
Live as though you're living at home.
Yeah.
Respectful of the local the country.
Yeah.
And have a good time.
And do all the activities, hobbies, and all that in non-tourist place.
Yeah.
Because A, you'll save some money, and B, you'll know what real country is all about.
Yes.
And best of luck.
Yeah. Enjoy.
Thank you for watching.
If you find our content useful, then please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe.
We really appreciate your support. See you in the next video.